Hello everyone, David is here. Let's get back on the project. We're gonna start working on the suspension now, because we know that the track control arm is bent and the tie rod is bent as well, so we need to replace them now. First we're gonna start by removing the wheel. Obviously it's all loose. Yeah, removing the wheel, and then we're gonna try to remove the damaged track control arm, so we can put it up brand new one, straight from BMW, same as the full set of the track control arm, brand spanking new. So let's get to it and replace it. What we need to do is to unbolt that bolt over here. So this is gonna release the bottom of it. Then there's one bolt over here, right in the corner, and I'm hoping that I don't need to remove the lollipop and I can just slide it off, because obviously on this side, oh actually I might need to remove it, because I can see inside there is a thread. So basically I need to remove the lollipop as well, and unbolt it from the back afterwards, and take out the damaged tie rod. And while this one is gonna be off, I'm gonna try to remove the inner tie rod, because you obviously can see it's bent on the side in here. So we can remove this. Also, it would be a good idea to remove this one, because it's as well broken off the back. So the drive shaft is gone. Said bye bye. Right, let's get on to it.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Alright, so I take out the old track control arm. There was actually 4 bolts in there, which is 2 in here and 2 in here. Obviously, 1 more bolt in here. I think this should be in here, isn't it? Well, that's not. So to reach those 4 bolts, you need to take out this, which is holding by just 4 bolts. Obviously this one needs to be replaced now, because it's all cracked and broken. Oh, look at that. That's a little bit more damage from the crash, but I don't think it's gonna be affect anything on the chassis. Everything up to here looks fine. So yeah, that's literally 8mm screws, which looks literally like this, and then that's where it holds the lollipop. So afterwards you just need to push this one this way, otherwise it's just gonna be stopping you by wiggling off. Push this way, first remove this out, and then it's gonna pop off from the back. Was difficult to take it out, because this one is already bent on the side, so it was needed quite some proper tools, you know. So the next step gonna be taking out the tie rod. So what I've done, I put the steering wheel to opposite side. You can see how the wheel, which way the wheel looks. So I will have more access to reach this part. Some of the people have a tool for that to put it in. I don't, so I'm just gonna be using vice grips, and it just tightens, and that's it. And then you can tighten up the new one, and don't forget to put a zip tie or one of those back on place. This one obviously is gonna be not used. It's not gonna be used because it's just a one-time using. So to even, I'm gonna use a metal one, metal clamps. Right, let's get to it. There was literally like 10-second job. You can see new one comparing to old one. Which one we should use? Back? Nah. Look at that. Brand spanking new. So now, what we want to do, tighten up this all the way you can, and don't rush by putting this back in place, because it's gonna be just hard for you to stretch it. So what I'm doing is just putting the steering wheel to another side, so that all of that would go inside and would leave less gap on this, so we can put it our clamps. So the track control arm is back in place, brand spanking new. Tie rods as well, everything tightened up. So now the only one thing is gonna be to replace the drive shaft, which is I cannot find yet because that car is obviously manual, and most of it is just automatic. And I spoke to a BMW, and what they said to me that manual and automatic have a different drive shaft. So unlucky me, but it is what it is, I believe. And also we can put it on we can put the wheel back on and see if I, close enough to the tracking. Next step is going to be, I bought a radiator and the subframe in the bottom, so I can actually put the subframe back in the place where it was. See if it's if the subframe from the car haven't been damaged and bent, and it's all straightened up, and if all this is gonna match, then lucky me, everything is gonna be fine. And then I can put the radiator back and actually fill up some liquids and see if the car heats up to the correct temperature. And afterwards, if that's all gonna be fine, I can actually start buying all the rest of the parts, in front, and just finish it up. And then I would go to the interior, because I need to change the dashboard, airbags, and this car is gonna be ready to go. It took a bit of time to realize which way it was going, because I actually couldn't remember how to install it correctly. and I didn't want to bend the chassis from underneath. So basically there's only 2 bolts holding each side, which has a bracket on the top, and it just goes in straight away without any issues. So I'm not too sure why this car is on the category S, but so far all the chassis looks good.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the...
The radiator is in, intercooler in, AC radiator is in without any issues. So it's getting back together slowly, but eventually it will be complete. And now after yesterday, we got the wheel back in place. Also have a bit of front done. But the only problem now I have is that when you're trying to charge this battery on the charger, it just shows you 6 volts. So what I need to do now, I need to take out the battery out and try to do the parallel charging, which is connecting 2 batteries, and then your charger gonna know that it's actually 12 volt battery, and it's gonna charge for a long time, which is probably gonna take about 1 to 2 days to charge it to the full. And lucky me, I got another battery that I can actually do a parallel charging with, and this is gonna be fine, maybe. So I got the drive shaft out. Now I can see the codes, and I can order it other one. Yeah, this one is pretty much gone. Nathan, stop it! It's not funny. Hello? Hello? Say hello.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
We've got like 3 18 mils, yeah? I'm looking for a 17. Oh, good.
Hello? I'm gonna put you on YouTube. Yay? No? Steve, which is actually not exactly for the BMW, but drive set passenger, but the codes are matching. So like I said, the codes are matching. That's actually from the Mini Cooper Clubman 1.5 diesel manual, and it's exactly the same part number codes as from the 1 Series. Called to BMW and asked what's the price for the drive shaft, well, original one, and they told me 1,086 pounds, and this one was only 90 pounds. So far it looks exactly the same, and even it says BMW. So I'm hoping that this actually gonna match and gonna save me tons of money. Let's try it. So far it looks exactly the same, and from the length cannot actually tell, but I think this one is gonna be shorter. By looking at it, I think it's actually gonna be shorter, or maybe not. Let's try to put it in and we're gonna know exactly if it's gonna fit or not. And it actually fits. It seems a bit short, but after putting that in, it's literally just about. So why to spend £1,000 when you can just buy Mini Cooper parts and just put it in? As you can see, it's literally in. But the only question is just looks a bit stretched for me, so I'm not too sure if it's gonna be right. But when you're turning the wheel, everything seems okay. So I'm hoping that it actually fits in here, and I'm not gonna have any problems on the bearings. If not, if it's not actually gonna fit, that's gonna be tested after the first test drive, because obviously you're gonna hear it that something is wrong with it. But what I'm gonna do, if it's not gonna fit, I got this one, which is bad one. Well, it's not bad, it's not broken or something, just the back part is missing. So I can put the back part in here and it's gonna be sorted. And I got some car parts. Alright.
Right.
Oh, I like to see this.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Wings are here. 2 wings. Because I wasn't sure actually to replace this, but I really don't want to put any filler on this, so I might just replace this one as well, and then maybe sell it to someone if someone needs it. And also this one, I mean, it's not too bad, it's still repairable, but again, I don't want any filler on this car. So I'm just gonna replace both wings, get them painted in the same color, and that's it. And the guy said that they have everything, so I might order the bonnet and bumper and everything else from them, and then it's gonna be pretty much sorted of the parts. So I will need to, when the car is gonna be completed from the outside, I'm gonna get into the interior, which is gonna be the dashboard and the seat belt and the airbags and everything else. But priority for me now is to start it, do a test drive, check everything, and then carry on into the inside, because inside is not that important as outside. Also, we need to get someone here to replace the front window, because it's all cracked from the airbag, and probably there's a cameras connected drive. Yeah, there is a cameras in here, so that will need to be calibrated as well to the order, so everything would work properly. So after installing the drive shaft, I'm gonna try to fill the radiator and all the cooling system. I'm gonna fill it up with coolant and see if we have any leaks or something, because I've done the leak test. It seems okay, but you don't know how it's gonna be, you know, with water and everything filled in. If I can try to test it again, well, not water, the coolant, it's my mistake. So what I'm using is just a vacuum filler, which is literally very simple thing to work with. You plug it in your compressor, then opening this one like that, switching this to this position, plug it in, and that's it. Let it do it work. It's very simple and very easy. After doing the pressure test, I can see that this is leaking, but obviously this is temporary because I need to change the expansion tank, as it's literally welded on with plastic welder. I just wanted to check if any of those hoses are damaged or not. So it looks like it's all good. This obviously is going to be all replaced because it's pinched in here and I don't like that. So that's going to be brand new. Probably going to order it from BMW because it's not going to cost a fortune. So first time she's back on the road after some time. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes from the car. It actually drives, and that's how it looks from outside. Not too bad, to be honest, not too bad. And it works like a dream without any issues. No other different noises. I can't wait to finish this one up. But there's still loads of things that needs to be done, loads. Well, basically now it's just to buy parts and install them, buy and install. Right guys, it's back in its natural habit. Back to the shed garage. Shed garage. And we'll see you on the next time when we'll have more updates and more parts to install. Also, got a new wings. So we will need to check it if it fits directly and it doesn't have any chassis damage. See you later.